Hello, streaming to live. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2026. And it's Whacky Wednesday. It's episode number 250 and day number 366 wearing the incredible X39. And I want to talk about a few things that I have experienced. And after that, I'm going to continue with doing a 9-minute warm-up and leg day exercises, and to demonstrate every day to you that I show up here live to teach you what I know, and hopefully you reap some benefits from what I tell you about. So the not that improved skin appearance. So, scientists, they discovered that your hands are glowing in ways science just proved. And it ties to this here. For centuries, people have believed in the power of healing through touch. And skeptics dismissed it as superstition or mysticism. But now scientists have discovered that the human body actually emits faint light from its fingertips, much like it does from every part of your body. This revelation turns ancient practices into biological reality, proving that the energy we feel during healing is not magic. It's a real measurable phenomenon. Researchers measured this biophoton emission and found it's strongest in the hands, especially during moments of focus or intention. The light is invisible to the naked eye, but detectable with sensitive instruments, suggesting that our bodies communicate subtle energy in ways we never imagined. What once seemed spiritual now has a scientific explanation rooted in our everyday very biology. The implications are profound. Healing practices, meditation, and energy work may have real physiological effects, not just psychological benefits. Understanding this light could lead to new therapies, stress reduction techniques, and ways to enhance human connection. It reminds us that the body is more powerful and mysterious than we often give it credit for. This discovery reshapes how we see ourselves, merging science and ancient wisdom. The human body is not just flesh and bone, it's a subtle, luminous system capable of extraordinary interaction with the world around it. As research continues, we are only beginning to uncover the hidden light within each of us and the ways it can touch the lives of others. Now, this is very interesting for me because obviously I'm a believer in the light that our body emits and how it can be used for various positive things, such as something simple like holding your partner's hand. Do they feel your energy? They would. They feel your warmth. They feel your caring. They feel your love. They feel your energy, your bioenergy, your healing energy. Can you strengthen that? You can. And if there's one thing that I've noticed as well, when I implemented the X39, X49, as you see here. Here's the X49. does it continue to enhance the therapeutic effects, or am I reaping benefits from making a good choice of drinking the cleanest and most absorbable? Making sure I'm getting good salt, magnesium, and the 3 kinds of magnesium, and powering my body with protein, and using my digestive system to make sure that the 3 aminos get processed by way of proper digestion. Do all these things play a role in maximizing your longevity, improving your skin appearance? Does it play a role? The answer is yes, it does. And I can attest to that because I, on my hands, here on my knuckles predominantly, even like here, this part of the skin, every winter for years, I would get eczema. It would be dry like crazy. And now, no more. I don't even have to put any chapstick on my lips anymore. Those days are long gone now. Even all winter, I can be outside in the coldest of days, come back in. Am I going to feel the chappedness? Nope. Now, when you combine the light, as far as the deep infrared light that your body needs to activate that process of photobiomodulation to stimulate the production of peptides, everything adds up. It's like I'm just baffled at the mindset of some people that are messing around with what you have. Like, if you're a kid and somebody's going to tell you you're going to have to inject a peptide into your body, what are kids going to say? No, that hurts. First thing, it hurts because it's probably not good for you. But how is it that people as adults think now that what they experienced as a kid is not happening as an adult and they have to inject it? I don't get this idea behind it. And a lot of people are falling victim to it. And it really bothers me because it just negates everything that you learned as a kid. And why are you doing it? Doesn't make any sense. So that's why my approach is basically really simple for good health and longevity. Really, really simple. Something that you can repeat over and over and over and over again to reap the benefits. And it shouldn't be complicated. It's not complicated. And it starts first with what you put in here. Because all those mama bears out there, what do? They feed their kids. Breastfeeding, right? Now, if the mama bears are not taking care of themselves, then guess what? What's going to happen to the kids? Well, if the mama bears don't have breast milk, well then they have to find a way to feed the kids. What are they going to do? Oh, then what's going to happen? They're going to be, looking at milks and so forth. And why is that? Can they avoid that? Take care of your body first. Then you can take care of somebody else. And it's not rocket science by any stretch of the imagination. And it starts young. How many adults these days wish they had made better choices as kids or teenagers or young adults? I bet there's a few. I wish I made better choices, but I didn't have somebody to listen to. I didn't. And now people are listening to influencers that want to take advantage of your situation. I don't like that, personally. I don't. Because I've always said good health should not be complicated. Everything is here for us, but it's just a matter of choosing the right things. And I think that injecting stuff is not the right way. Then it negates the fact that you have a digestive system and you're not using it. Or something is inhibiting it from doing its job effectively. And there's too many things that interfere with that process when it actually doesn't need to. You just need to fix what you're putting in here, essentially. But that's because if your body's able to mature from that of a child into an adult, it's doing something right. It knows how to grow. So put the stuff in the body that's going to support that. And then when you get older, you can reap the benefits of feeling good, feeling strong, feeling healthy. And it's just, I'm like a broken record, trying to help you, the listener, but also by showing up each and every day to demonstrate to you what is good for you. There's a lot of people, they say, oh yeah, I go to the gym, or I buy a membership to a gym, and they end up not going because it's inconvenient. It takes them forever to do a workout, and you end up spending more money than maybe you had planned to, when you can maybe find a small space and do it in the comfort of your own home. Can you do it? I think so. I don't have a big space here. I use more than what I really need to, but you don't need a lot. With a skipping rope, it's not much. A vibration plate, not much. A few anchor points, whether it's a door or a chair or some weights. Like you can use, I've got the 70-pound weights where I can attach the door anchors to. Like there's different things you can do, and you can raise those weights, put it on the table, on a bed, so you can be creative. You might be limited to how high you could place the anchor, but if you have a door, everybody's got a door. Right? There's really no excuse, essentially, to be able to, find ways to work out at home. You just need the motivation, and a lot of people they don't have it, and that is a challenge itself. So, for me, I've never had that issue being motivated. And with that, let's begin today's workout. So it's leg day. I'm going to be doing pistol squats with reverse lunges and a TKE. And then I'm going to switch. The second exercise is going to be a stretched quad extension. I like working the muscle in different ways. And third exercise is going to be a hamstring curl followed by ball bridges, so it's going to include the glutes, and then also balance out the stretch of the quads and the calves. So it's a really complete exercise. There's really not too much that can beat that. So that's kind of what I kind of repeat on a weekly basis. Then I'll be doing the tibia extensions and calf raises. So those are the selections for today. And today I'm wearing a hockey shirt. There's a hockey team, a lot of hockey players, they need to have strong legs. So if you're looking to strengthen your legs, then try the exercises that I'm going to do today. The pistol squats is a new variation that I haven't done, so it's going to be a test for me. And you get to see my discomfort and the tribulations associated with that. So I'm going to turn on the heart rate monitor. So here you see. And I'm going to start with the 9-minute warm-up. And I'm going to use the beaded rope today. I'm going to set the metronome at, of course it's acting up again, doing its normal thing here. Skip with the beaded rope today. All right, so I'm going to set the metronome at, I'll do 145, or here I'll do 140. And you'll see I'll talk about what I have set up here, and let's begin. Lovely. Oh my goodness. By lifting the knees high like this, working the hip flexors, oh my goodness, really? All right, so 1 minute down in the rest. I'm going to change the timer or the metronome. So you can see that the metronome kind of matches the timer. So 2 minutes. Heart rate has recovered quite nicely. There we go. So I'm going to start with doing the dead man hang, and here we go. I just decided to stop. So, the first exercise is I'm going to do the pistol squats. So, that's where I'm going to take the vibration plate and I'm going to do one leg at a time, largely because I'm going to also include the TKE portion as part of this variation. Just a little further back. Okay, so that's good. So I have the TKE band that I have attached to the post in front of me. Then I've got an orange band here that I'm going to use as part of keeping a little bit of leverage, largely because you'll see why. I'm going to start with doing the pistol squat, and then I will switch to doing just reverse lunges if I get tired, which I know I will. So let's begin. So here the support, and the band moves a little bit, so it forces my okay, helps with stability. Wow, okay. Work the TKE portion of it. Whew. Oh yeah. And because the band moves, it forces me to keep focus on the quad. And the vibration here adds the discomfort. So it allows me to lean back a little bit as well. So my left leg's pretty strong. It's good. Oh wow. Work the TKE as well, suppressing the knee all the way back with the resistance. Oh. It feels like I'm trying to help myself pull up, but I'm actually pulling the weight from the wall. Oh, wow. This is a nice little sequence / variation to allow me to get through it with a little bit of recovery as well for the pistol squat. So, okay. Certainly feels good. Next leg. Okay. I don't know how this is going to be, but wow, my right one is definitely weaker. I think because I post with my left. When I talk about posting, I kick with my right. So my glute, part of the posterior chain is weaker on the right side, is different. Oh wow. I can certainly feel it in the glutes. They get activated as well. If you have seen this before, I thank the guy who showed this. It's a nice little variation. Very good. Oh. Ah. Oh. Wow. So, a good attempt today. It is difficult doing that exercise. Taking my shoes off here so that way I can put the ankle straps on my feet. This allows a little bit of some rest period. So this exercise, I'm going to do the stretched pistol squats. And I just realized I don't have any bands set up, which is okay. I'll do that quickly here. I'm going to use the Body Elastics blue bands. Oh, and I just realized I need the, okay. These guys will be for the hamstring curls, which will be after this exercise. So I'm just a little ahead of myself. That is the ankle straps that are on my legs already. These ones here, I'm going to switch to doing this here. So for the there we go. For the quad, stretch quad extensions, that's where I'm going to lay on my stomach here and take the bands here, attach them to my feet, and putting them on this way here, they stay secure and in the same spot. Now, I can stay focused here with the stretch. So working the muscle here from the stretch position. So I have the quads starting from a stretched position here, and they're getting to work the muscle, and I have to hold the tension in play. So basically strengthening the very bottom of the pistol squat, and so putting more focus here on the very bottom of that pistol squat, but working the muscle longer. Now that it's all kind of pre-fatigued, oh wow. And then you can curl them out if you wish to hold it. Here now, at a stretched position, a slow negative back. Oh yeah, feels good. Stretch a little bit more. So here I can start to feel the quad starting to cramp in a good way. So now I'm full relaxed. This is fully stretched. There's still tension, not much, but now 5% pulling. The bands. Next week I should remember to put this a little farther away. So little bit more tension at the bottom here. Oh, yeah, this is good. I can feel it. Whew. Wow. This version of the exercise is really good for the quads to get them from that stretched position, because if you're doing a regular squat, you really are not strong enough at that very bottom, and for a lot of people that would be a sticking point. So if you wanted to focus some attention on those sticking points, this is the way to do it. I really can't stress it enough. Okay, next is hamstring curls. So, okay, I'm gonna take these ankle straps off this band. Yeah, okay, I see what I'm gonna do. So, the hamstring is going to get the same work as the quads for the same kind of resistance. So the hamstrings get the same kind of treatment as the quads do. A lot of people, they work the squat heavier. They have bigger hamstring. They have bigger quads than they have hamstrings. And obviously, I want to try to balance that out between the two. And you do that by making sure you use the same kind of weight. If you can't move the weight with the hamstrings, then you shouldn't be lifting with the quads. Well, your quads will naturally be stronger because of your body weight, your upper body. Alright, so yeah, I think that's good distance. Okay, let's begin. So here I'm working not from the stretched position. The ball bridges will work the hamstrings from the stretched position. So, and then it'll include the glutes. Because they work together. So I can certainly tell my strength is increasing with the hamstring curl, because I can tolerate this tension. That's good. Let some blood flow back into the hamstring. Oh my gosh. If you're a skier or something, This exercise is really good. Any kind of leg sports, hockey, skiing, snowboarding, soccer, football, baseball, sprinting even. You want to strengthen your power, strengthen the muscle within its full range of movement, activate the muscle fibers, develop it. This is a very good method of training the muscle to make it feel something it doesn't feel, doesn't know. And when you add the resistance, it forces the muscle, it breaks it down, and you become stronger because of it. All right, next up is the ball bridges. So I'm going to work the glutes and more of the posterior chain, the glutes and the hamstrings from a stretched position. So I'm going to grab this free weight here. I'm going to put, maybe I'll put 25 pounds. The power blocks, so I've got the black, white, and the orange. Then I'll take the exercise ball. What time is it here? Okay. Oh, and of course, rolling off this darn thing. Gosh, oh my goodness. This is not comfortable at all. You'd think that would be, but it's not. Come on, when are you done? Oh my. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's the remote all the way on the other side. Okay. Just want to have a quick glance here. Camera. No, not that one. Just bear with me. Excuse me here. Okay, that's good. All right, so next exercise after the ball bridges is the tibia. So that's where I'm going to take the ankle straps that I have here, sorry. Just collecting my thoughts. And of course I have to, here, I'll use these guys. What are you? I'm gonna just switch the other ones here. So I've got ankle strap here, ankle strap here. So they're the same kind of size? Yeah, more or less. Okay. And I'm attaching them to my feet. Okay. Now, by having them here, they're tugging on my feet. So they are pulling. Just pull a little bit more. There we go. So with this exercise, it works the tibia throughout its full range of motion or movement. So here, I'm just going to adjust this a little bit so it's more on the top of my foot as opposed to around the, there we go. So just pulling a little bit more on my toes. And of course it falls off. Which I was hoping didn't happen, but it did. So I'm going to just revert back to what I did before. I've been doing this variation of this exercise for quite a few weeks now, and I can really start to tell the difference in my foot strength. I could probably increase the resistance now a little bit. This muscle is pretty strong, largely because of all the skipping that I do as well. So it gets a lot of attention, I guess, if you want to call it that. I can start to feel the discomfort now, the burn. It's quite strong. Holding it here up. So now I'm at the bottom of the rep, slowly lifting my toes off the ground as if I'm doing a just kind of 5-10% pull. Now I'm at 100, back down to 50, down to 0. So you see how that comes off pretty easily, which is okay. All right, next up is the calf muscle. And that's where I'm going to take I'll take the blue bands here off the wall. The front of the back of the leg will get the same resistance as the front did, but obviously there's body weight involved as well. So there's different ways you can do this exercise. You can take the door anchors and hold them by attaching a small any anchor on the bottom. Like I could even take these guys here and put them on like this if I wanted to, and just curl it, do it that way with take the bands here and the anywhere anchor. Like there's different well, here I'll show you. I just realized now that I had the different camera angle on. Whereas you could take, I'll show you what I did here. I've got the handle like this. I can put it on 2x4 like this. Now I have a ring anchor point if I wanted to. Attach the calipers here, and then a door stop or the door anchor, and hold it around my shoulders. Like there's no right or wrong way to do this. Maybe I'll try it this way. What the heck? Just to see how it fares. So like this, you see? And then like you don't have to have a bar per se to do this. You can get a 2x4, cut one and have somebody cut it for you or whatever, and have this here. Like, I'm just being creative how we can mount this on, and there's not much of a see, and just using the door anchors. Like there's really no limit to what you can do with your creativity. Just got to be willing to do it. That's all. Come up with the idea. All right, so and then holding it like this. Now and using the bands, pulling my body down with the extra resistance and then the vibration, and it just provides the same kind of tension. Takes the weight off the so Brian, I mentioned yesterday, Brian Shaw, if you could break this 2x4 underneath the feet, anchoring the bands like this, then you're a strong guy. Put 2 pieces of 2x4. I'm sure it can hold your weight. Turn it into steel if you want. Like, create anything like that. But the wood is going to be lighter, and it's just as strong. So here I am, working the calf muscle. bands, using the door anchors to hold them in place. I don't know what's up with my... Okay, there we go. And of course the bands here are moving. So, see, that's all I'm doing. Taking the door anchors, attaching them there. You can load up the resistance all you want. You want it heavier, put more bands, and you will feel it. I guarantee you. It's incredible how training with vibration makes the muscle respond. All right, so today's date stamp, April 15th, 2026. Starting time was at 1:53 Mountain Standard Time. And maximum heart rate I hit today was 180. So well above my calculated maximum heart rate of 171. But not near my highest, that's for sure. So my breathing rate affects how high my heart rate goes, and what also how I feel, what oxygen levels are inside my body. And speaking of what's inside my body, there's the I can sense the AHK peptide being created. So this is coming off. I'm putting it away now. And so for all those people out there that are curious about the AHK and the GHK, make sure you're eating the 3 aminos for both the GHK and the AHK. For the GHK, you need glycine, histidine, and cysteine. For the AHK, you need alanine, histidine, and lysine. So that's the only difference between the GHK and the AHK peptide. So put it into the tank, let your body digest it, and make sure your stomach acid is at proper pH, so that way your proteins that you're eating, whether it's beans, legumes, or raw meat, cooked meats, whole eggs, you want your body to process it. And if your body is not processing the proteins that you're giving it, then you have a problem with your digestion. That's what you need to fix versus putting peptides inside your body. Like, duh. Everything's here. This is just, these injections of peptides are a bait and switch, in my opinion. And it will never replace what you have been given to you from birth. So utilize what you got. Use something like this that triggers the infrared light to trigger that process inside the body, to stimulate the body, to say, hey, tap your body on the shoulder. The vitamin D, hey, like this. Empower your DNA with the best. The GHK is what does it. Has very strong therapeutic effects. And I know this because I can feel it. I'm experiencing the benefits. And today's day number 250 of live stream episodes. 1 year anniversary with the X39. So get on board, try it, implement it, see how it really feels. And then report back to me. Power your body. Power your DNA with the best. Right there. Or click on the links in the description. You'll find them there. And some other interesting stuff. So we'll see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. Have a good night. Eat well. Sleep well.